Yeah, yeah. Time don't wait for no one, so my heart and my time I refuse to waste. You thought you knew the score, but there's just so much more when you're caught in the race. What is love without a flame? What's a rose without a name? What is pleasure without a pain? It ain't nothing more than an empty space. Give me everything or nothing. Give me everything or nothing at all. Everything or nothing. Give me everything or nothing at all. He thought he knew who love was, till he fell in the arms of another extreme. But who's to say things can be changed? It's your world and tomorrow's not guaranteed. Can't drive a car without the keys. Give me the boat, 'cause a bike's just a tease. What goes the bottom without the top? And until I get it all, no, I'm not gonna stop. So give me everything or nothing. I want it all. Give me everything or nothing at all. Everything or nothing. Give me everything or nothing at all.
Everything is all that I want. Everything is all that I want. I take what I want. Everything is all that I want. Everything, I get what I want. I take what I want. I get what I want. I take what I want. I get
What is love without a flame? What's a rose without a name? What goes the bottom without the top? And until I get it all, no, I'm not gonna stop. So give me everything or nothing. Give me everything or nothing at all. Everything or nothing. Give me everything or nothing at all. Give me everything or nothing at all. Give me everything. Give me everything or nothing at all.
I take what I want. I get what I want. I take what I want.
Give me everything or nothing at all.
Used to be that I believed in something. Used to be that I believed in love. It's been a long time since I've had that feeling. I could love someone, I could trust someone. I said I'd never let nobody near my heart again, darling. I said I'd never let nobody in. But if you ask me to, and just might change my mind and let you in my life forever. If you ask me to, I just might give my heart and stay here in your arms forever. If you ask me to, if
Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. The mighty are gathered against me. Awake to help me, and behold.
All right, Chet, how we all doing? How's everybody doing? So, British James asked me for this playlist to pick my 3 favorite Bond songs. Now, I would have put Live and Let Die in there, but he picked that in his list. So I was like, no, we're going to pick other ones. So, we picked, for this stream, a little bit of a wild card. We went with Maya, Everything or Nothing, from James Bond, Everything or Nothing for the PS2. It counts. It fucking counts. We went with Celine Dion, If You Ask Me To, which was the closing song to License to Kill. And we went with Madonna's Die Another Day, which was the theme song to Die Another Day, which is probably the worst Bond movie ever fucking made. Oddly enough, the 2 best Bond songs, in my opinion, come from the 2 worst movies. Because Live and Let Die is a banger of a song. That movie blows ass. That movie sucks a dick, all right? Until Die Another Day, I would have said it was the worst Bond movie. And one thing I was going to pick, and I asked him this, and he said it didn't count, but it was, I'm going to say it's an honorable mention. In my humble opinion, Beautiful Stranger by Madonna, which is the theme song to Austin Powers 2, is one of the best Bond songs ever made. Albeit it's for a Bond parody movie. Nonetheless, it's a fucking banger. And speaking of playlists, we got another request.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Funny username donates 15 and says pick 3 songs. So that's a refreshing relief. We got a playlist picked for next time I go live, so this will be 2 episodes from now. And just to be sporting, I'm not going to play the dip. In fact, I'm going to try to not pick anything I've played before. Now, I'm retarded, and I have very little fucking memory. So maybe one of those end up being something I played once or twice. But I'm going to pick songs that, as far as I can remember, I've never fucking played before on here. But yeah, those were my 3 best Bond songs. And again, I know Cowardly the Dog's like, I was feeling you till Die Another Day. Die Another Day is a great song. It's a dog shit movie. Like, that movie put James Bond on ice for about 5-6 years, something like that. It is ass. But it's a great song. It's a great song, man. The opening to Die Another Day is pretty solid. Like, when they're tortured him in fucking North Korea with the scorpions and shit like that. It's a pretty good opening sequence to a Bond movie. But man, does that movie on whole blow fucking ass. And the studio really thought they were onto something. Before they even released it, they already were like, we're going to... Halle Berry's character, I think she was called Jinx. We're going to have a spin-off movie with Jinx. Everyone's going to fucking love it. I hated that movie, man. When did that come out? Like 02? I think that came out like 02. And I remember she'd be like, this is bad. It's terrible. But enough about James Bond. It's Star Wars Day, chat. May the 4th be with you. We have to celebrate the biggest cultural stink pit in fucking existence, known as Star Wars. We have to, okay?
Have you heard of Jesus?
I'm not happy with it either, but we have to. British James tips $5 and says, in the spirit of Bond knockoffs, can you play this? Well, I'll take a look at it. We'll play it later. I don't want to bring up dashboards and shit just so I can copy and paste. I have to bring up dashboards to fucking copy and paste this. So I'll take a look at it. We'll get to it. Don't worry. But today we're talking about Soy Wars. All right. We're talking about a fucking movie series that is just the most important movie series in the fucking world, despite the fact that 1983 was the last time it made a good one. Chad, I'm not a young guy anymore. I was in fucking diapers the last time a Star Wars movie worth fucking seeing was in theaters. And I don't want to hear this shit. You know they re-released Revenge of the Sith in theaters and it made $900 million? I don't want to hear it anymore. We don't deserve good movies. Anybody complaining about Marvel slop or we don't deserve good movies, all right? That movie sucked. Well, there was a couple of cool scenes in it. Awesome. There was a few fight scenes at the end of that movie, which was the first time in the entire prequel trilogy it was in danger of being anywhere near entertaining to anyone over the age of 10. Carol the dog says Star Wars, aka Star Trek for people with Down syndrome. You know another weird phenomenon? Pardon me. Oh my god. Oh, Star Wars is so bad it's choking the fucking life out of me, chat. So, I retweeted this. Somebody tweeted this, and it was one of those things where like it's dead on. What is this? Boniface Option on Twitter. Andrew Isker. I don't know who this is, by the way. Maybe he's an asshole. I don't know. But I saw the tweet and I retweeted it. I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if dozens of mega churches are celebrating Star Wars and their pastors are dressed in Jedi robes and Han Solo costumes. That is frighteningly accurate because for some reason, and I don't understand why, for some reason Star Wars is very popular with evangelical Christians. Like, not as popular as it is in the general public, but it's like for some reason, because evangelicals are like every fucking pop culture franchise is the devil somehow. Harry Potter's the devil. Pokemon's the devil. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, okay? I'm sure Marvel and DC are the devil somehow, all right? It's all the devil. It's all the devil somehow. Oh, sports are the only acceptable entertainment generally to evangelicals, except fucking Star Wars of all things. I know families that are so fucking sheltered and their kids never were allowed to see any fucking movie. And they were allowed to see the Disney prequels. Even now that Star Wars had turned into being about black space lesbians, it's still fucking evangelicals are like, yeah, Star Wars. And I guess maybe it's because it's the only major sci-fi franchise with a lot of spiritualism in it. But it's like vaguely Eastern mysticism, like bastardized, but it is. There's more Christian fucking themes in Harry Potter, oddly enough. There's more Christian symbolism in that fucking series. But no, it's Star Wars, fucking Soy Wars, all the time. Chat says, I thought you were going to wait until Star Wars Day to shit on. It is Star Wars Day. It's May 4th. That's what all these fags say. May the 4th be with you. Awesome. Chat says, Doom is more Christian than Star Wars. Doom is way more Christian than Star Wars. Doom is more Christian than fucking most Christian movies. But it's Star Wars Day. We gotta celebrate the great Soy Wars. Yeah, I know. It's been dog shit since 1999. But, you know, revisionist history. We're going to pretend like the prequels are actually good. Just ask Razor Fist. When he doesn't have his fucking hand in some 15-year-old girl's panties, he'll tell you. I don't fucking care. Sue me. He'll tell you that we all actually love the prequels until Red Letter Media tricked us into hating them. Which is pretty impressive that they did that to me. Considering I hated it back in 1999, before Red Letter Media existed. And also, I've never fucking watched Red Letter Media. The clips I've seen of them, I don't like them. Some about those guys are just off-putting to me. Can't explain it. Just don't like them. But yes, no, Star Wars was actually really popular, which is actually bullshit if you have a memory, if you remember those times. Back in 1999, I had a subscription to both Maxim and Wizard. I remember my dad got me like a 2 or 3 year subscription of both for my birthday the one year when I was like 15 or 16. Between those two magazines, I would say you're doing a pretty good job of covering both nerd and bro culture, respectively. Both of them fucking eviscerated episode 1 in their reviews. If you watch that Simon Pegg show Space, my buddy Cameron pointed this out to me. I'm not a huge Simon Pegg fan, to be honest. But he pointed this out to me. That show in like 1999, everybody's shitting on episode 1. The Clerks cartoon, another great example of nerd subculture back then. It was like, this is like, there's a scene in there where they make George Lucas give him a refund for episode 1. Nobody fucking liked it at the time. If you were the hardest of core Star Wars fans, and I guess if you were under 10, you fucking loved it. And yeah, everybody went and saw all of them, but everybody even goes and sees Star Wars movies now. Like, there's no limit, really, to how bad that franchise can get before people give it the fuck up. Chat says, I saw a megachurch pastor excited for Solo, which is mocked by his fans and called it Soilo and pushes deviant sexualities. I didn't know Solo did that, but I didn't watch it because it's fucking Star Wars. Last Star Wars movie I saw was whatever episode 7 was, with the black stormtrooper and a Jewish guy and the Mary Sue chick and the little butt plug robot. And Han Solo gets killed by his autistic son. That's the last one I saw in theaters. And I remember at the time thinking, like, I'm not going to see another one of these in theaters. Because, like, it's bad. It's been just awful. Hang on a second. It's been awful for, at that point, 4 movies in a row. How many chances am I supposed to give it? Here's one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars related media. I don't know what show this is even from, by the way, chat. Maybe you'll know in the chat. I've seen this clip a million times, though. Let's see if we can get into Windows capture. I love this clip.
What's that film that you love?
What film?
The one about the fucking hairdresser, the space hairdresser and the cowboy. The guy's, he's got a tinfoil pal and a pedal bin. His father's a robot and he's fucking fucked his sister. Lego. They're all made of fucking Lego.
Star Wars.
That's the one, right. It's like that, okay. You're gonna fucking kill all the bad guys. And you'll be able to blow up the big...
The Death Star.
The Death Star thing.
Yes.
Then you can go and live happily ever after on the planet of the teddy bears.
They're Ewoks. It's a fantastic analogy. Well done.
I don't even know what that's from. Bruce James says it's from The Thick of It. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to watch it, bro. I don't even know where you got the part where it's like they're all made of Legos. I don't even know where that one part came from. His father's a robot and he done fucked his sister. Then you can go live on the planet with the teddy bears. I guess Lego Star Wars, I don't know. They're all made of Legos. Hang on, let's see. I want to find another one. Okay, I want to find another one that I saw recently. Okay, yeah, we're gonna watch this one. And then chat. We're gonna watch the best related piece of Star Wars media ever. They're all made of Legos. Okay, This is veteran character actor Tim Russ. You may know from Spaceballs and, of course, Star Trek Voyager, and many other things. He's going to explain Star Wars to us.
In the Star Wars, the Fourth is a powerful energy that binds the galaxy together. You see, Darth Vader, the bad guy, hates Luke Skywalker because he is his son. Sounds like a bad dad if you ask me. Anyway, because he's so mad at his son, he builds a giant ball that can blow up Earth. Luke and his friends, Obi, Hans, Robot, Pill, and Chewbacca, accidentally find the ball and realize that's no moon. It's a death ball. And they're right. So they go inside it. And guess who's there? Darth Vader and his boss, the garbage octopus. Now his friends all save the girl character and try to leave, but not before Darth Vader turns Obi into laundry. Luke is sad and realizes there's only one thing to do. Get in his X thing and kill everyone on the death ball. Pill gets his head blown off, so Luke uses the Fourth to put a laser in the death ball's hole. Boom! So long, death ball. They won! Outstanding! A wizard even gives the humans a medal. But not Pill. Sorry, Pill. And that's the end of the Star Wars. No, just kidding. They made a bunch more of them, featuring everyone's favorite characters, Fatty the Slug, Ed Harris, Axe Hog, and Laura.
It's not a...
Oh, let's see. Chad says Solo and Episode 9 both bomb. They made money. Don't kid yourself. They didn't make the kind of money that they were in, that Disney wanted. They didn't make the kind of money Star Wars used to. But don't kid yourself. It's not like they lost fucking money. All right. Well, now, chat, we're going to watch the greatest piece of Star Wars media ever fucking made. All right. I make a pilgrimage to this every May 4th, and I have for like 6-7 years now, I guess. Yeah, 6 years now. I hope you're all ready, because we're gonna get cultured. Cowardly says, why are Star Trek actors so much more fun than Star Wars actors? Because Star Trek is more fun. That's why. Okay? Because Star Trek's not for retards and children. I hope you all, by the way, enjoy the meme Luke made with the N-word lady and me. I hope you all enjoyed that. But get ready, chat. I hope you're all ready. We're going to enjoy.
Have you heard of Jesus?
We got a super chat. Vander tips $10 and says, sweet, I caught it live. Thank you very much. Let's keep them super chats coming. All right. We need to defeat woke Disney and save the white race and stop, get these whores out of video games, okay? We need to raise money. I'm going to sue people on the internet that hurt my feelings. Let's see. It's time. It's time, chat. I want us all to take a moment and realize we're about to witness the greatest cultural contribution that Star Wars has ever given us. There it is. Reaction. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer. Days of Ridley movie 2019. By the Eric Butts. This is art. We're about to witness art. I hope you're all ready. Take a moment. Take a moment. And just take it in. Chat says this takes me back. Exactly. That's just 2019, which, by the way, wasn't that long ago, but doesn't it feel like a fucking lifetime ago? You talk about COVID just drawing a fucking line down the middle of our lives.
Hey
everybody, welcome to a very special trailer reaction. And yes, I'm on vacation, but it's happened. We're here today to watch finally the first teaser for Star Wars Episode 9. And I love that it doesn't even tell me the title yet. It just came out like 23 minutes ago. I'm hot and sweaty. It is hot out here. It's beautiful, but it's not about that. I told everybody, even Mary knows, she's actually up at the spa, so I'm all good.
There's so much. There's so much to unpack right from the get-go. God, I love this video. This should be in the Library of Congress. I fucking love this video so much. You know, great movies have environmental storytelling, right? Like, do you remember in Roger Rabbit when Eddie passes out drunk at his desk and they just pan across his office slowly, and you could see the old cases, the newspaper clip outs, the picture of his brother. You could see like his brother's desk that's been undisturbed for years with the dust and cobwebs. You know, just magnificent storytelling. That's a thing that film, that video, that it really, you know, you can't do that in a book. It would just be hard to just describe a room like that without it feeling like like a big info dump. You know what I mean? You can't just subtly let people take it in unless it's a visual medium, you know? He's on vacation with his wife, and there's 2 beds. There's 2 single side beds as he's on vacation for his wife. And I know sometimes the hotel just gives you what it's available, but it's so perfect, chat. It's such a perfect, such a deliberate touch to this. And also, of course, his wife is at the spa. She's getting a deep tissue massage and a facial while he's soying out about Star Wars. John Steele says this guy has monkeypox. That might be what's on his fucking face. That's right, chat. The wife's getting a massage, all right. She's getting a facial to go with it. Oh, but I'm sorry. Let's get back to it.
You know, when this trailer came out, I was going to shoot this, so bear with me. Hopefully the sound's going to be okay, picture's going to be okay. She's not here to help me shoot it, which is kind of unfortunate, but I've done some testing. I think we've got it. The teaser is loaded, buffered, ready to go, so hopefully internet here is not a problem. And man, oh man. So, yeah, sorry I'm a little hot and sweaty, but you know, it's awesome. It's been a great day already. So if you want to see this trailer without me in the way, there of course is a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and we're going to geek out over it together because it's Star Wars. I'm sure I'm going to cry. This is the end of the trilogy.
I'm sure I'm gonna cry. They weren't even good by Star Wars standards. That's the best part of it. It'd be like me as a comic book geek, like spurging out over like Batman and Robin from 1998 or the fucking Steel movie. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's watch the trailer. Bud.
I know there's a lot of haters of The Last Jedi. I'm not saying your feelings are invalid.
Well, that's good. I'm glad my feelings are valid. What about my feelings that this entire franchise is overrated garbage from the get-go? How about that? How about those feelings? What about the feelings that the fucking original trilogy aren't even that fucking good? New Hope is good. Empire's great. First half of Jedi's great. Second half of Jedi's good. So it's like 1.5 great movies, 1.5 good movies. And then endless dog shit ever since. Like, are those feelings valid? I don't know.
But I still love everything about Star Wars. It is still the best thing in the world to me outside of Mary. And, you know, I'm really, really looking forward to this. So if it's not your thing...
By the way, this guy sold stickers. I almost bought them. But they were too expensive. He wanted like $5 for a single sticker. Like maybe I'd have gotten a fat pack of 50 for $5. But he sold stickers of it because he's trying to cash in on this after it went viral of his crying soy face. And I almost wanted to buy them just because here's what I wanted to do with them, chat. I wanted to put those stickers on the inside of stall doors at public restrooms. Just because I wanted the mindfuck if someone sits down to take a shit and they gotta have this guy's soy face with no explanation. Most people don't know who these internet people are. No explanation. Just see this weird crying soy face man child stare at him in the face while they take a shit in a public bathroom. That's just the chaos I wanted to cause. So I was almost back when this was still fresh. I was almost willing to buy his stickers. And I would have if it was like $5 a pack. But he wanted $5 for a single sticker. And I couldn't justify that. What am I, made of money? Certainly not now.
And you're hating on it, just let us have a good time here, because this is about a place to, have fun with it.
Well, see, the problem is I'm having fun by hating on you. So it's like the circle of fun. It's like the circle of life, but with fun. And somebody can have fun shitting on me. That's just how it works. To quote your gay Star Wars movies, one of the few good lines in episode 1, there's always a bigger fish.
And, if there are plenty, I'm sure there'll be plenty of places for you to go complain if it's not your bag. To each their own. I'm not judging anybody. I got tissues on standby. It's 2 minutes. We're probably going to watch it twice.
I got tissues on standby, chat. Wolfland says there are only 3 movies. What are you talking about? 3 is the perfect number. Like 3 Indiana Jones movies, for example. I'm going to fight you a little bit on that. I don't think Crystal Skull is that bad. Or let me put it this way. Crystal Skull is no worse than Temple of Doom. That is a hill I'll die on. Like, look, Last Crusade and Lost Ark are masterpieces. They rule. But Temple of Doom and Crystal Skull are just, like, good. They're fine. They're more Indiana Jones, if you want more Indiana Jones. Virtual tuber Princess Rescuer says, being a millennial, I'm not a fan. I'm immune to this fandom. Maybe it's because I'm right between millennials and Gen Xers, but because, I was a baby when the original trilogy ended, and I was 14 when episode 1 came out, so I was too old to fall for that shit. So maybe that's not why I'm into it, but even so, I know a lot of people my age that are. Like, Star Wars just never seemed to die. It just never seemed to go away. Or at least, have dips and valleys and shit. It just never did. I don't know why. Wolfland says, Crystal Skull is just bad, but it is at least not trying to insult its audience. At least I don't remember doing it. Again, I don't think Crystal Skull is any worse than Temple of Doom. Chat says, what's wrong with Temple of Doom? That a guy ripping out a guy's heart. No, Temple of Doom's cool. I like Temple of Doom. It's just not a masterpiece like fucking Raiders or Last Crusade. Yeah. I like Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull's got a lot of cool shit in it. Fucking ants eating the communists alive and shit like that. It was fun. Shia LaBeouf was kind of cool back then. He hadn't gotten too fucking annoying. Indiana Jones got back with the girl. I like that. And there was, of course, no movie afterwards that undid that. I like that line with the girl, which she's like, were there others? He goes, there were plenty others after you, but they all had the same problem. They weren't you. It's like, yeah, man, I get it. Sometimes you get hung up on that one. What can you do? Yeah, I like Crystal Skull. I like Temple of Doom, though. They're both fine. I mean, hell, my dad, he won't even acknowledge Temple of Doom. This movie sucked. And it's like, no, it doesn't suck. It's just got that, like, RoboCop 2 or Ghostbusters 2 or more recently Beetlejuice 2 problem where it's like, you're just comparing it against a fucking masterpiece. Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade are just absolute fucking amazing, near flawless films. And then you stack it up next to other movies in the series that are just decent popcorn action flicks. Like RoboCop 2 is a great movie. It's a fun action flick. It's got a lot of heart. It's clever in a lot of ways. It's fun. But it's not RoboCop 1. RoboCop 1's a fucking masterpiece. Same with like Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2 is a damn good movie. I'll die on that hill. The courtroom stuff alone makes that movie worth seeing. It ain't Ghostbusters 1. Beetlejuice 2 is great. I had a blast at Beetlejuice 2. It ain't Beetlejuice 1. Like, that happens sometimes where it's like, you know, you got a movie where there's nowhere to go but down.
It's going to be a little bit hard for me to see. I hope it's not that dark. But, yeah.
By the way, chat, there was almost a Tomb Raider Indiana Jones crossover comic right around like 99 or 2000. Like Top Cow and Dark Horse. Somebody was already like writing up a script for it. There was going to be like some time god temple, and they were going to like meet through some time shenanigans inside the temple. It was just going to be a one shot. And it just didn't happen. But I would have loved the hell out of that. That would have been fun. Comic crossovers are cool.
Oh, man. We have waited a long time for this. Let's do it. Stardust. Check out the Stardust app. Look up the Eric Butts. Use the link in the description below. Okay. I'm in vacation brain, but oh my god. Here we go.
We've been ripping into this, and he hasn't even played the fucking trailer yet.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm going to restart it because I want to hear. I had my speakers muted because of work I was doing. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn this puppy up. There we go. And let's do that.
How old do you think this guy is? Or what? This was 6 years ago. So how old do you think he is? Because he looks both like 14 and 40 at the same time. So like I'm really having a hard time kind of like guessing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh no! Fucking bullshit. We're not watching any ads. I know. Hang on. I'll take care of it. I know I should have ad blocker, but... It's just this suck-ass character just standing there, and he's already hyperventilating. She's not even hot. I mean, she's fine. She's not an ugly woman, but she's not like a fucking beauty. You know.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations.
It's just a lightsaber. Ooh, she has a lightsaber in a Star Wars movie. Can you fucking believe it, chat?
Generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
He's fucking crying. A lot of people speculated at the time that this was like for show. That this was like, oh, he was just playing this up. I don't think so, chat. I didn't think so then. I don't think so now. Because I've seen this with fucking Soy Wars fans over and over again. I've seen them just not only spurg out, but like at nothing. You know, one time I could think I actually reacted like really strongly to a trailer. At the end of, I want to say maybe Captain America, one of those, what they, instead of a post-credit scenes, I think they just premiered the Avengers trailer at the end of it. And I literally, after it was done, like, I just kind of sat there for a moment. Just quiet. And I was like, fucking wow. Like, that's really going to happen. Like, I knew we were leading up to it and all, but there was just a moment of like, yeah, it's really going to happen. And the reason it was a big deal to me, aside from the fact that I am a Marvel Comics fan, in particular an Avengers fan, like Spider-Man and then Avengers were my favorite things. But it was one of those movies I never thought would happen because there were so many rights issues involved for the longest time. So it's just cool, like, wow, they're finally gonna do it, and it looks like it's gonna be good. That's fucking awesome. But like that was the extent of it. Just like fucking A. Yeah. This guy's reacting to like the 50th fucking Star Wars movie of the last 10 years. Like he hasn't seen Star Wars since in decades.
Tears. Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's just a CGI desert. It looks like fucking PlayStation 3 shit. Like, when do I press X to skip this cutscene?
Oh, what's right, Kylo? No fucking way.
I don't even understand what he's reacting to. Nothing happened. There's a butt plug there, right? Remember Lando?
Always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
What? No, the Emperor.
Remember the Emperor?
Skywalker. Oh. Yes. Oh my God. How do they make?
There's 5 minutes left in the video. He watched the trailer, and there's 5 minutes. What is he even going to talk about? There's nothing in the trailer.
Make this more and more epic every time.
They make
How
it.
do they make this more and more epic every time? I mean,
How do they do it yet? That's an excellent question. How do they make it more and more epic every time, chat? Without fail. Each movie better than the last. It's been nothing but upward trajectory for this franchise. Maybe in terms of money. Even that, no, it's peaked a while. It peaked after like episode 7 on money. Eldridge Fan says, back off, I despise Disney Star Wars more than you can imagine because I've seen the EU and I know the expanded universe it means. And I know what they've taken and bastardized and what they discarded. Look, I don't like this franchise at all. I think it's overrated from moment one. I will say this. I am familiar with the Phantom of the Empire shit or whatever. And like Luke's redhead wife and that shit. And from what I know about that, Disney would have been much better to have just attempted to bring that to film. Because again, while this franchise is flawed from the get-go, I should say overrated from the get-go. The Disney trilogy of movies is particularly bad because it's also written. It's also that modern Hollywood, like, piss on the history of this franchise shit. Like, everybody from the old movies, yeah, they're back, but they're all fucking losers. You know, Han's divorced and his fucking autistic son's killing him. Luke's some fucking shut-in drinking blue titty milk somewhere. Like, it's all sad and pathetic. And it's so we can build up fucking Mary Sue with no personality. Somebody said Thrawn got mentioned in The Mandalorian. I only saw the first 2 seasons. I don't remember that. First 2 seasons were decent. I liked them. Somebody was like, no, dude, you got to try The Mandalorian. And it was, like, good. And then it went to shit. Chad says, I remember those movies being the talk of the town in the late 2010s. Now they feel long forgotten. They kind of do, man. Like, Star Wars just won't die. But they kind of do. What do we even have 5 minutes to talk about here?
Just the variation of the standoff in the desert, and then doing the backflip into his TIE fighter. I mean, that's the stuff of, like, legends, you know?
Is it? Or is it, like, horseshit I've seen in a million... it's... I hate to do it, but defend the fucking prequels. I've seen way cooler shit in even, like, episode 1, which sucked. I mean, you're CG and shit anyway, so anybody can do anything. You know, he's not a puppet anymore, so Yoda can do, like, fucking a million backflips in the air with his lightsaber. Like, none of it is anything you haven't seen before. Like, if I saw a trailer for an X-Men movie, and it's just like a teaser trailer, and it's just like a close-up of Wolverine's gloves, and, like, the claws pop out, right? Like, Wolverine's cool. I like superheroes. Wolverine's cool. It's cool seeing his gloves pop out and shit. And yeah, if there was a teaser trailer for X-Men in, like, 2000... and I never seen that on screen, I'd probably be like, oh, cool, X-Men movie, yay. But now there's been like 40 fucking X-Men movies, and most of them are just outright bad. So if there's like another X-Men movie, I'm like, all right. Maybe I'll see it, I guess. Like, doesn't there reach a point where it's just like, even if you still like it, you're like, you can't get fucking excited for the 50th fucking time you see it? Like, chat, I don't mean to alarm you, but sometime, probably in the next 5 years, now you're going to want to sit down for this, sometime in the next 5 years, there's going to be another Batman movie. Are you excited? Are you nutting in your fucking pants about it? I mean, it might be good. It might be really good. It might be fucking great. But, like, I remember when I, like, what? I can't remember what movie I was watching. But there was, like, they showed, like, the trailer for Avengers. This was back in 2012. They showed the trailer for Avengers, and they showed the trailer for Batman, the one with Bane. Oh, you're just adopted to darkness, that one. And I remember, like, the Avengers trailer, and all the nerds clapped. We were in some nerd movie. I don't fucking remember what it was. You know, and then the Batman movie comes out, and all the nerds clapped. And I'm thinking, like, I get it being excited for the Avengers ones, because it's like, that's never fucking happened on the big screen, but it's like, this is like the 9th Batman movie of your fucking lifetime, and you're like, oh my god, Batman! Like, we've never seen this before. Chad says, I don't think he gets as excited when he's having sex. I don't know, he probably does get excited when Tyrone and Chad are tag teaming his fucking girl. Chad is like, yeah, he has sex in the corner. He's not on either one of them beds. He's on the fucking cuck chair. Chat says, even as a kid, I didn't like Star Wars. It was the boring old stuff my dad liked. I don't know, man. My dad was never into Star Wars. I mean, I'm an even bigger dork. I was into fucking Star Trek, all right? But you know, Star Trek was the thinking man. I'm sorry, I can't even be pretentious like that. It is a bit more highbrow than Star Wars. I mean, I'm not gonna act like Star Trek is fucking brilliant, or that it doesn't have its dumb shit. But like at its height, Star Trek is really compelling space opera about pretty deep themes, and at its height, Star Wars is about monks fighting in space with magic swords and shit. Like it's fine, but I just think one of those is one of those speaks to me a little bit more. I don't know. But you know, part of it I will freely admit, and I'm old enough to admit this now. Like old enough to really be a little more objective about things. Part of it was like, I mean, look, I'm a big nerd and I've always been into nerd shit. And my dad was more of a fucking boomer mechanic Navy man. You know, he really wasn't into that kind of shit that much. I mean, you know, he was a good dad and he fucking took an interest in shit I liked, but like, he loved Star Trek. Like, he loved the original series. He loved the Next Gen. He loved the movies. He loved Voyager and DS9 even. And Enterprise. He fucking adores Enterprise. So there was something that really just did. There was something really cool about, like, when I was a kid and, you know, Saturday on Paramount 20 down in D.C., you know, they'd show the new episode of TNG, and either right before or right after, it was a rerun of the original series, and we'd watch that together. And it was just cool because it was like something like, I knew he was into it. Like, I knew he was, you know, this wasn't something he was watching because I liked it and he just wanted to hang out with his son. He was just as fucking much into this. He got me into it, ultimately. But, like, I freely admit that, like, there's a certain heartwarming nostalgia of, oh my God, my dad and I bonded over this when I was a kid. I think it's a great franchise. It's certainly not in the best of shape right now, but a lot of things aren't in this modern media landscape. Let's see, I'm going through here, going through the chat a little bit. The height of the EU had them fighting space Aztecs who slaughtered entire planets to feed their blood gods. Chat says, what they do to legacy characters in Star Wars is kind of similar to what current Spider-Man is, making Peter Parker look pathetic, shelve himself to elevate Miles. Yeah, look, man, it's post One More Day Spider-Man. Oof. Just big oof. Like, I mean, there's a few cool stories in post One More Day in Spider-Man since 2007 it's been now. Jesus. But that really did fuck that franchise into the dirt. And trying to replace him with a black kid Spider-Man with no personality is not fucking helping.
Oh my God! Like the swoop bike stuff and 3PO hanging off. Was that a night of Ren? Kylo was going to town against the Emperor. What's with the Emperor laugh? Are they actually? Oh my God! And wait, maybe they're going to confirm that Anakin was actually like it's strongly hinted, kind of confirmed that Anakin Skywalker is this prodigy of the Emperor. I
thought Anakin was like virgin birth from the Force. I thought the Force made him, like, his mom pregnant, even though... Wasn't that a thing? He's just the Emperor's son now? That fucking sucks. Is that what they do now in Star Wars? I'm not even emotionally invested and I don't like that.
Oh my God, and Billy D, man, he looks so good. He was wearing, like, the yellow from...
Yes, he was wearing the same outfit from 50 fucking years ago. which kind of makes him look pathetic. Like you're a 70-year-old man. Why are you dressing like you're 20?
From Solo, from Young Calrissian, from Donald Glover. Jesus, okay, my brain is rocked. I have had a mimosa and a little bit of a daiquiri. We gotta.
Gosh, he had some of the gayest fucking drinks in the world. I'm not gonna lie though. I will wreck some fucking daiquiris when I'm at the beach though. Some strawberry daiquiris are fucking delicious.
Watch that again. I got it. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Okay. This looks like this could be the most satisfying conclusion, man.
Is it? I don't feel like you've had a lot of satisfying conclusions.
And I love it's like the breathe thing, like just from Last Jedi, like the way that teaser worked, like just breathe. And it's like that's what she's doing. She's nervous, she's panicked, and she centers herself and gets ready for it, just like us watching the trailer. All right, I'm 8 years old again, although I'm a drunk 8-year-old, which is weird. All right, okay, my hands are shaking.
Jesus Christ. He's fucking married though, like. Here I am, single and ready to mingle, so I guess he's got that on me. Oh,
jeez. I'm kind of glad they waited forever for this trailer because the wait is much shorter. Let's watch this again.
Oh no, more ads. More fucking ads. Well, I think we've watched enough of Soy Wars, guy. Oh, my gosh. Oh man, that is the greatest cultural impact of Star Wars right there. Exactly. What's your excuse, Retchloff? I don't know. Yeah. Haven't found a dommy mommy to take care of me. Chat says we have indeed watched enough. You sure? We can watch more of Eric Butt's channel. What's he got going on now? I remember this is like the only big video he had. Like it was at 1.6 million views, but I don't think he's had much more.
Hey everybody and welcome to my channel.
Yeah, that's great, dude. What's his average views looking like? Oh my god. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad. Oh god, chat. And he's still out there, man. He's still got. I mean, my views are shit too, but I'd like to think if I ever broke out into like 1.6 million views, I'd be able to maintain a pretty decent audience after that. Chat says, we are your dom now. It's been democratized. Well, you think you'd be able to make me finish the book then? I don't know. So, here's Eric Butt's channel. 7 hours ago, 24 views, 55 views, 61 views, 174 views. 2 days ago, that's members only, we can't see. 71 views, 350, all right, cracking into them big numbers. 111 views, 113 views, 419 views, 45 views, 32 views. Jesus, I get more views than this dude. Oh, man. This is how a channel can be. He's got 53.9K subscribers. He says, started YouTube. Here's his description. Started YouTube for fun back in 2015, and it became my job. I've now cut back to only 14 videos a week, and have gone back to making music and movies again. I'm high energy. I talk fast. I talk a lot. I geek out all over the place and feel no shame about it. I curse and drink in my videos, but I'm always nice mostly. Currently putting out a brand. How is this his job though? He's got like 50 fucking views on a video. This can't be his fucking job. Okay. He's got theericbutts.com. I don't know what. Okay, so he makes music, I guess, too? Over on his Patreon, he's got 15 people on his Patreon. It doesn't say how much money, but it looks like it's at least $4.79 a month. So this can't be your job, dude. Like, you're probably making less than I am. Damn. I don't feel so bad about my fucking situation these days. Oh, man. Oh, can we get you think I can get him on the show? I mean, I'm a bigger name than him at this point. Bro, you're lucky to come on my fucking show. I want to interview Eric Butts. I want to hear about his wife getting the fucking deep tissue massage. Maybe that'll be the next show. I fuck Eric Butts' wife. Right in front of him, chat. We'll put some blurs over the appropriate. We'll make it YouTube safe. But he's just going to be in the corner like, how is it so epic as he's crying? Oh, man. No, I don't think so. I think I can get him on. Like, I'm a nice guy. I'm a friendly guy. We can have a friendly chat about the movie where the guy's dad is a robot and he done fucked his sister. They're all made of Legos. Oh, that's fun. I don't know. That's all I wanted to cover today. We had to talk about Star Wars, Chad. It's Star Wars Day. Gotta get into the spirit of the sacred holiday of Star Wars Day. So gay. Franchise fucking sucks. Why are evangelicals into it so much? Y'all think I'm making that up, but I've seen so many pastors reference Star Wars. Like, not the boomers, but like Gen X or millennial pastors. Every time I've been at church and like just get friendly with somebody and they're like, oh, I'm a geek too. And it's like, really? I love Star Wars. And I'm like, cool. That's awesome, bro. Fucking Soy Wars. Cowardly the Dog says, don't forget my clip. Fine, I'll bring up dashboards and we'll see your clip, alright? I was going to watch it next time, alright? But fine, we'll see your clip. Hang on. See your clip before we log off. In the tip history. Let me see if it's something I can fucking play beforehand. Okay, so it's a gold member clip. Okay. Let me just get past a trailer here. I never liked gold member. I liked the first two Austin Powers movies quite a bit, but gold member that really left me cold, man. Oh, it's the Tom Cruise. Okay, hang on. That was a funny bit at the end.
Yeah, baby.
Hi, I'm Dixie. Dixie Normus. I may just be a small-town FBI agent / single mother, but I'm still tough and sexy.
Well, Miss Normus, shall we shag now or shag later?
Oh, Austin, behave.
Hey, Powers. You better watch your friggin' self, because this is one doctor who does make house calls. Right, Mini-Me?
Hey, assholes!
Look, I forgot the Danny DeVito.
I'm right over here! I'm Mini-Me! Come and get me!
And cut.
That's a cut, everybody.
I forgot it. The Danny DeVito thing was funny. All right. Well, Chad says last time you had a high-profile guest on your channel, he turned on you because you criticized his boyfriend Spoonie. Hey, be careful, all right? He'll sue your ass. Look, we have no direct evidence that Razor Fist really wants to suck on Spoonie's nuts. I just suspect it. Fuck it, I don't care. Razor Fist wants to suck on Spoonie's nuts. Confirmed. It's been absolutely confirmed. It's 100% true. Snopes fact-checked it. Eldritch fan says, hey, Beckloff, I thought about what you said last night about Green Goblin, Norman Osborn being Spider-Man's main villain these days. I don't know. Again, I don't know about these days. We'll post one more day shit off because I don't know about that. But the more I think about it, the more Doc Ock is a perfect main antagonist for Spidey, despite being overshadowed in recent decades. They both got eight-legged creature motives, and they also are scientists that use their intellect. Okay, so here's my thoughts on, again, I will reiterate, I believe the three best Spider-Man villains. Norman Osborn, Doc Ock, and Venom, in that order. Part of what makes them all villains, and you're onto something with Doc Ock there. Venom is an obvious one. Venom is the evil Spider-Man. He's Dark Spider-Man. He's Bizarro. He's Bizarro Superman. He's Reverse Flash. When you get right down to the core of Venom's design and his original purpose, he's evil Spider-Man. Similar power sets, similar design. He's meant to be the evil Spider-Man. Doc Ock is the evil Peter Parker. And that's why he works so well. Norman is the evil Uncle Ben. Norman is the evil father figure for Peter. And that's why he works so well. So yeah, they all do have that dark shadow of something positive in Peter's life aspect. So yeah, you're onto something with Doc Ock. I've noticed that before. And Doc Ock's a great fucking villain, don't get me wrong. But I just think Norman is a better villain. Well, that's about it for tonight, folks. I think we've had enough fun. We've shit on Star Wars a good amount, and rightfully so. And if you enjoy the content I put out, do consider supporting the show. Streamlabs.com/TheBeckloff, PayPal.me/TheBeckloff. You can send a super chat when I'm not live, and I'll see it when I am live. PayPal. Yeah, we got PayPal. I'll put a link to the Amazon wish list down below, so you can buy me some of the dumb shit that I like. That would be cool too. And Also, if you're on Twitter, you can follow my good buddy, Books_Andy, who is totally not me, and you can't prove otherwise. That's about it for tonight, folks.